Hello, I'm Martin.Fencka and welcome to another part of Let's Play Darkest Dungeon. If you watched the previous part, you know what to expect from this one. For the first time we are going for a veteran run. In the previous part we killed the last apprentice boss. So I'm really looking forward towards this part, but I'm a bit nervous as well because it's been a while since I did a veteran run. And yeah, we'll see how this works. I hope this works because I fully upgraded 4 heroes to both gear and ability rank 4, and you can see, if you remember how much money we had when we ended the previous part, that was really expensive. I spent 30,000 on that. So if it doesn't work, we could get into trouble, and I really don't want to return the apprentice run to farm some more money. The reason why I stayed in apprentice level for so long was to prepare as much as possible for the veteran level, so we don't have to go back, at least for a long time. We don't have to go back. It's probably gonna happen at some point, especially when we get even to higher difficulty. We may lose some people, but for now I'd like to stay on veteran level for a while, so hopefully everything works. But enough talking, let's get to today's run quickly. Again, before we get to it, I'll just tell you what changes I made in town. First, I noticed that, where is he? Here, this mass had bloodthirsty quirk, and it's not fixed, so that's one of the quirks that I'm trying to remove as fast as possible. So I paid 1500 for that. We already know about these 3 people. I sent them to sanitarium in the end of the previous part, so that's not new. And also, I traded some heirlooms, so you can see that we are left with only some few busts and crests. But I upgraded training regiment fully, so we have a maximum discount for ability training. But it's still 750 gold for tier 4 ability, so it's still a lot. But yeah, it's as cheap as it gets. And blacksmith, I upgraded armor smithing, so we can upgrade both weapons and armor to tier 4. And when you look what we are left with, you can see that it wasn't possible to get the furnace to the maximum level, but that's the next priority. I'll try to stick to this group until we upgrade the furnace fully. So the next group that we upgrade will be a bit cheaper. Upgrades for armor and weapons are like 2,500, so the discount is actually quite significant. But we will see. It all depends on how we do in today's run. Okay, this is all I did in town. I was also thinking about changing some of our camping skills, but just don't have the money for that. I have to save the gold in case we have to upgrade some more people. So, well, no training in survivalist tent again, and I don't know. This building seemed like for like 90% of the game, it's just a luxury that you can't afford. Um, for the highest level, highest difficulty, I think we'll have to use it, but for now, just most of the time better to go without and save the gold for something else. But let's finally get to the today's run. We already have the plan. We are going to warrants for commander's orders. Goal is explore 90% rooms, and here is the group. I was thinking about it for quite a while. I wanted to take one Warren's Explorer, but we just don't have Warren Explorers, so we are going without it. Hopefully it's not gonna be a problem that we won't trigger too many traps. And this is quite a decent group. Main tank, Hellion, so she can reach any position in the enemy's group. I gave her Ancestor Scandal and Bloodthirst Ring. I want to be able to maybe even use food for healing if we have to do it, and also I want to make sure that we have enough food for camping, and it's so much easier with the Bloodthirst Ring. So that's the reason why I took that. We lost some dodge, but we have +5 dodge from the candle, so it's basically negate the negative effect. And we are still, I think all the time we're gonna be on 26 dodge, 45 hit points, with a good healer, more than enough I think. And she has some really good abilities, I mean quirks. So that's the main tank. As off tank, Grave Robber, I was thinking about this for quite a while, but I kind of want the damage. So I decided to go with her. Usual trinket setup, Lucky Talisman, this thing is amazing. So the plus 12 dodge basically makes it possible to use her as an off tank. Or makes her so much more tankier. And enters this bottle to uh, boost the survivability even more, so she's 40, 37. I think those are pretty amazing stats. Um, then we have Jester, no surprises here, tough ring with Bloody Dice. With upgrades to Harvest and Slice Off, the chance to land the bleed increased by 10%. And the 30% extra from Bloody Dice. I hope that you'll be able to land the bleed on basically anything, even on the veteran level. All the resistances will be higher with the higher difficulty, but I think we boosted the bleed chance so much that you shouldn't have problem with those bleeds. Because, well, problem would be if resistance is way too high, he really can't do that much damage, and we have to make sure that all our heroes can pull their weight. And Vestal, no surprises here either. Junea's head, together with the stun amulet. Again, I'm trying to boost the stun as much as possible. We have 129 base chance with 30%. So again, as long as we hit, we should be able to stun like 90% of all the mobs that we're gonna find. At least I hope that's how it's gonna work. As I said, I didn't or I haven't done a veteran run for a real long time, so I don't remember how high all the resists are gonna be. But well, we're gonna see in a moment. So this is the group. This is the run, and now provisions. All the food. Even though we have the bloodthirst ring, I'm still gonna take all the food. Now, for warrants, we need herbs. I think holy water as well. 4 shovels, 5 shovels. I think 4 shovels for warrants is enough. Let's take 2 keys. 2 bandages, and we don't need anti-venom. And of course, torches. It's a medium run, so let's say 22. So shovels, herbs. I'm thinking maybe about more herbs. Let's take 5. Food, holy water, keys. I think we have all we need. So let's start. Holy crap. This is a weird layout. So how can we do it? Um. Go. Go this way. Up. Clear all of this. We'll have to backtrack a lot. If we want to full clear this, of course. Or can we just do... No, there's no easy way how to full clear this. Damn, this is annoying layout. It's probably the worst layout we had so far. And our goal is explore 90% of all rooms. I don't see any easy way how to get through this without backtracking. So I just started somewhere, and yeah, maybe we just leave some corridors behind. Because the goal is explore 90% of rooms, if we just ignore some corridors, it might not be that bad. We just go this way and then return, and in this room we have everything full cleared, and then we can decide. Full cleared. We have the quest finished, and then we can decide if we just clear all the remaining corridors. That could work. Yeah, I would say we do it this way. First focus on the quest, and then we decide what we want to do after. It's hard to say if we can afford full clears, or we just always focus on the quest and leave immediately. Okay, traps. This should be a job for our grave robber. 120, 100. Oh, we have pretty good chance with everyone. Okay. And let's do it. First fight. And we have a centaur or swinehor. Okay. I don't really care that much about the river. The marcher, well, I'd like to do something about him, but I can't do much with the Vestal. I think I tried stun the centaur. I'm gonna call it centaur. I don't like swinehor. 30, 129, let's say that's 70%. We still have like 75% that we're gonna land the stun. I think that's a good chance. Yeah, there we go. Perfect.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Okay. Start with the buff. And now we start doing some damage to the drummer. I'm gonna call them with their names that they had in the apprentice rounds. It's probably gonna take me a while to get used to the new names. Okay, so now we have to focus on the centaur. You want to bleed. What's this bleed resist? 40%. I think I'd rather go for the damage. That wasn't too much. Yeah, it's 40% protection. Okay, it's not a big deal. Oh, the bleed actually hurts. I forget that the bleed is significantly stronger now. Okay, let's stun him then. We can't stun the swinehor anymore, or the chance is really, really low. Do you want to try and go for a crit with lower base damage? Actually, the damage is the same for both prick to the face and the thrown dagger. I don't think that we have to use flashing daggers to reduce the bleed resist. Yeah, let's go with this. No crit, too bad. And slice off. Okay, this could hurt. Was just a stun, or what was that? What the hell? I don't see any effect of that. Well, I'm not gonna complain, but if you guys know what is the effect of this attack, please let me know. Because it seems pretty unlikely that we like negated all the damage somehow. Well, let's kill him before he can do something more dangerous. 10 bleeding for 4, so it's basically just have to hit with the slice off. That works. And we dodged, perfect. Okay. Heal up.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
I think I tried to stun again. Should be able to land it. Yep. There is no stress to heal, may as well use the buff and
the ground quakes.
Kill this thing. 2 hit points. Shouldn't be a problem. Okay, that wasn't that bad. We have 2 portraits, that's decent. And here I think we have to use herbs, right? Okay, a ton of food. So food won't be a problem during this run. And we may as well use some immediately. There we go. And scouting. That's good, so we know about the traps. I think I like the buff. How much is the 30% damage? Until camp. Yeah, I'll take that. It's a nice buff for both, for the Hellion and for the Grave Robber as well. But I think it's a bit better on the Hellion. So that's what we're gonna start it. Hopefully we find one more barrel and get it for the Grave Robber as well. And if we get it for both of them, I'm gonna delay the camp as much as possible. Okay, no scouting this time. Please, no traps.
The match is struck.
Here we need holy water. And we get deeds and portraits. Perfect. Real like it. Okay. I think we throw away the food. Don't want to throw away torches yet. If we decide to full clear this, we're gonna need probably all the torches. I think we can throw away the food. Definitely not leaving behind a portrait. Those things are really hard to get. And we dodged the trap. Good.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Okay, nothing here. And no scouting again. Oh, well. There is the trap.
Cruel machinations spring to life with a singular purpose.
Okay, another empty room, and this is a good spot where we get scouting. Okay, well, 2 more fights ahead. For a moment I was thinking we could maybe avoid them, but well.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
Let's just go for it and get used to the new difficulty. This looks good. Enchantress, Gladiator, Conscript. As I said, it'll take a while to get used to the new names. Okay, stun first. And we could try to take out the gladiator. I don't think we need a buff here. Oh, we missed, really? Hmm. 10 to 18. I'd like to kill her, because if we don't, she probably will be able to get one incantation. Let's try it. No, that's not enough. Oh, it was enough. Can't count. Okay, this guy's gonna die next turn, so we don't have to worry about him, and we dodge this attack. So that was ideal. And what do we want to do? I'd like to get a stress heal if possible. How much damage would this be? Too much. What about this? We can try it, just don't want to crit this time. Okay, that works. Now, that's the stress heal for the grave robber. And now we just finish the fight.
Annihilated.
Okay.
Remind yourself that
And
overconfidence is a slow
what are we
and
gonna throw
insidious
away
killer.
now? I'm thinking about the firewood even. Just do this without camping. Though it won't be that easy to get rid of stress. We'll have to use the Jester as a damage dealer a lot more often. So maybe in the end the camp to reduce the stress wouldn't be a bad thing. I don't know what to leave behind. Maybe bandages. Or maybe even that one portrait. Bandages are needed for just one thing in this whole zone. So let's throw that away. Oh, corpse eaters. And the swine spawn. I don't know what to focus on now. How does it look like with their resists? I think we spawn the large corpse eater. Here. Take that. And try to clear these two. Nope. Too late. This is gonna be a lot of stress. And come on. Minus damage, speed, hit points. That one is nasty. And they all get at least one attack. We dodge this one. But that disease, that's a problem. And he even dodged. Now come on. Okay. Kill this.
Press disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
Now, are you gonna bleed out? No, it's not enough. But I don't want to waste Helion's attack to finish off the small corpse eater. You can do it this way.
Their formation is broken. Maintain
And
offensive.
hopefully should be enough, right? Bleeding for 6, so we just have to hit.
The slow death
Okay, it wasn't bad, except that
unforeseen.
that disease really
Unforgiving.
hurts. Can we use some food maybe before we pick up the loot. And now I definitely don't want to leave behind sapphires. You may end up throwing away the one portrait. Don't want to throw away keys yet, or the holy water. Definitely can't throw away herbs or shovels. We need torches. I have to do it. I hate throwing away portraits, but in this case I'm gonna do it. Okay, scouting again. That's I think that's the work of the grave robbers. Increases our chance to get scouting. So even though we don't have Warren's Explorer, we still are getting those scouting procs quite often. Okay, eat up.
Packs laden with loot are often
Come on. I just threw away one. Of course, if I knew this, I would throw away something else, like probably the emerald. You're gonna find a chest in this room, so that means you don't want to throw away keys. I don't know what to throw away. Maybe herbs. Most objects that require herbs just give more food. And come on, throw it away. I'm not leaving behind 2 more portraits. They're way too rare. And they're very expensive if you want to trade them for other heirlooms. They're the most expensive heirloom, so I really want to just get them from dungeons. Oh, this could hurt. Especially when the... how is he called? Is it still a madman? When the madman starts, and the spawn as well with a crit. Holy crap. You have to kill the spawn. That should be enough. And can you kill the madman? No, we would have to crit. Maybe it's better to just go for the gorer. Try to get rid of him.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
And one more doomsday. Well, I think it's time to camp. 3 attacks and look at the stress. Just
This is how a life is.
we enter this room with the healthy group, and yeah, we are just getting destroyed by 2 stupid mobs. Is this enough? Of course not. Well, and he dodged. And then, wow, this fight is a disaster. Kill it. That's not good. At least we dodged the accusation. Okay. So now we don't have to worry about him anymore, and we can just focus on the river. Do as much damage as possible. If we get lucky and get one stress heal up, that would be amazing. Heal up. Come on, one more action for the Jester.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
I'd really like to get it and can try and delay the kill. Okay. 55. Yeah. I have to reduce it a bit. Never mind.
Keen ears, blurred vision. The end approaches.
Okay, let's heal him. Oh, that works. It was a nice crit. And I just end this fight.
Confidence surges as the enemy
This build was a disaster. Nice loot, but we of course can't pick up half of it. One, two, three, four. We just go for the quest and ignore the full clear. You could throw away torches. Okay, so let's do that. And we take the first amulet. I think now we throw away the emerald. Take the second trinket because it's worth more. And we leave the gold behind. And now we camp.
huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
So, how can we reduce the stress? I think we can try this. It's only 25% chance that it's gonna backfire. Oh, perfect. That just solved the whole problem. I'm still gonna use Encourage on the Jester. But, well, as the stress gone, we can even get some buffs. Sharpened Spear would be nice. And the Tiger's Eye, but oh, we can get both. We have enough time for that. Okay, so let's use it, and I think we're gonna boost the Grave Robber further. Okay, that was a pretty good camp. And let's hope that we don't get ambushed. Of course we got... Oh, never mind. At least it's not such dangerous group. They can do a lot of damage, but it's just hit points. You buddy, go back all the way. Problem here is that we are fighting in the darkness. Okay, that's fine. We just have to avoid crits. As long as we can do that, we should be fine. Yeah, that's all the Jester can do. I think we can do it without the buff. And this is what I wanted to avoid. Why is it that they always hit the Vestal? Okay, now I have to move her away. And we are fine, we just have to heal as much as possible now. 10, 10, 8, 5... doesn't really matter who we heal. And you have to heal yourself as much as possible. Can we use food during the fight? I don't think so. So at least this. And I'm not gonna risk anything, I just want to finish this fight.
Decimated.
Okay. So back to positions. Heal the Vestal as much as possible. And now we can open the chest.
Finding the stuff is only
Wow,
the
that's
first
a
test.
lot of
Now
loot.
it must be carried home.
We can take all of it. Okay, no fights in the next corridor. Good.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
Thinking that maybe could be greedy and check this thing. One, two, three, four, five. We have enough torches for that, definitely. We can afford to backtrack once. Well, we are not touching that. Maybe once we get everyone one level higher and are fully upgraded, and once we are done with the quest in the dungeon, we can try Shambler on a veteran level. But right now, no way. Okay, another shovel. And this looks like a last fight in this dungeon. Hopefully we can get through it without too many problems. Oh, this could hurt. Okay, let's start with some stuns on the Marcher. I can't do anything to avoid one hit from the spawn, unless we get really lucky. No, he's way too fast. But managed to dodge that. 17. I'm thinking if I should risk it and be greedy, try to kill both the Marcher and the spawn. But with his dodge, maybe it's better to just focus on only one mob. Oh, this stun could be a problem. Nice crit. Wasn't needed now, though. Oh, and we might be able to take them both out in the end. Okay, so that's the stress damage, or main sources of stress damage gone, and because the game knows it, it just starts critting with everything now, I guess. 4. I I'm gonna leave him bleed out. That hurt. Oh, that's a nice crit. Let's take him out. Okay, can we get some more heals? We can. So let's heal the Vestal. It looks better. And as much as I'd like to get a stress heal. Oh, I thought we were gonna one-shot him. But with 33% protection, probably not. What else can we do? Doesn't matter whom we target, just reduce the stress. And now it's time for an AoE heal. And now we should be able to finish the fight. Okay, that wasn't bad.
Success so clearly in view.
How does it look like? Now we should be fine throwing away keys. And I think I'm not gonna touch this this altar, or how it's called. There's a chance to get a lot of stress from it. And I'm not sure that we gonna have an opportunity to reduce the stress again, so I don't want to risk it. There's a chance to get some good quirks, but I think I'm gonna pass. Okay. No, we can't get the buff anymore. We don't have herbs, never mind. And we dodged the trap. Good, good, good. Nice. Scouting. And there's no more fights. The reason why I'm so paranoid about the stress during this run is that I want to take the same group for the next run. So I definitely want to start with a group that's you know, that has no stress. Let's throw away shovels this time. Okay, can we get scouting? Nope. But I am gonna stay here for a bit longer, because we can check this object and we can also check this if we want to. Well,
Glittering
one torch.
Gold, trinkets and baubles.
Why not?
Paid for in blood.
Okay, let's try this thing as well. But I'm not going into corridors that I that we don't know what's what to expect. I don't want to run into a collector. Hunger, yeah, that's not a problem. We can eat. And some busts. What do we throw away now? I think now it's time to throw away the holy water. Or, wait, no, we just use the last storage. And I'm gonna try this thing as well. I'm not gonna trigger the fight, but we can get that object and then leave. The reason why I'm doing this is that if we get lucky, there is or we could get scrolls, but I just realized that we just burned our last torch, so we wouldn't be able to use them. But up until now, we had a chance, to find scrolls and burn them to remove a negative quirk. Do we have any negative quirks? We do. And this one would be nice to remove. But it's just books, and I don't think that I want to touch books. Again, there is a chance to get 25 stress, and since this is the last thing we're gonna do, we wouldn't be able to remove it. As wasn't that managed to reduce the stress quite a bit. So I would say this run was decent. Definitely not perfect. But okay, we have 12, almost 13,000. We have commander's orders and a ton of heirlooms. Look at that. 18953. 9 deeds and 5 portraits, that's a lot. Okay, what about quirks? Minus 10% death blow resist. It's not the end of the world. It is dangerous, but so far we are very successful at keeping everyone alive. We never got death's door, I think. The fast healer replaced Ghost Scrounger. That sucks. Fast healer is not that good. Okay, so let's get back to town.
All my life I could feel an insistent gnawing in the back of my mind.
What can we do?
It was a yearning, a thirst for discovery.
I definitely
that
have
could
to
be neither
remove the
numbed
disease.
nor
This
sated.
one is just way too strong. Minus damage, minus hit points, minus speed. No, I don't want to use a hero with that disease. So the Vestal is going to the sanitarium, and we have to upgrade another one. And what are options for the next run? I'm almost thinking about returning to this short run just to get some experience for these people. Well, first let's check trinkets that we can get. For bounty hunter, crit accuracy plus 100% food consumed. I don't like that. I don't think that I want to go for a long run yet. What's this? Sun Ring. I want at least one of these. But again, the long run. Not sure. But I'm gonna think about this. Oh, there is a Sun Ring. So this is what we're gonna do. Plus dodge, minus damage. No, not really. Speed, crit for the first round, and then minus speed after the first round. That sucks. And I think we already have this one. Okay, so we can get the Sun Ring here. So we're going to wield, get the Sun Ring, and wield should be a bit easier than Warren's. Warren's, I think, it's like the second hardest zone after Cove, and those swines are very annoying and dangerous. I think wield will be a lot smoother than today's run. And I might as well send the Vestal to the sanitarium immediately. It's 1,000 gold, that's a lot, but as I said, we have to get rid of the disease. Okay, so we are done with the first veterans run. Of course, it wasn't as smooth as all the apprentice runs, but I think it went well. we managed to handle the stress that started to pile up at one point. And if every veteran run is like this, I'll be quite happy. Now the long-term goal will be get some people to level 4 and fully upgrade them, and with them we can then go like 3 combat heroes on level 4 with fully upgraded gear and take antiquarian with them, so we also get more loot because we didn't get that much money this time. And if we can get to that point, I think we'll be fine and we can start working on preparations for another difficulty. But well, that's a long time still, so we just take it one dungeon at a time, and hopefully everything works just fine and we can get through this without losses. And I hope you like this this run. Join me for the next one again, and until then, have a good time and bye bye.